Will Driscoll is set to stand up for Megan Walsh in Coronation Street as the reality of their relationship slowly comes to light in Weatherfield. Even though the teenager has been groomed by his athletics coach, he does not recognize the situation in that way. Over recent months, the ITV soap has been building a hard-hitting storyline in which Megan manipulates Will, starts dating Daniel Osborne, and pressures Sam Blakeman into staying silent. However, Megan's actions will finally be revealed next week when Daniel confronts her about what has been going on between her and Will. Sam had already grown suspicious, while Lauren Bolton and Leanne Battersby had also begun to notice that something did not seem right about their connection. Even after Megan's behavior becomes clear to most of the residents of Weatherfield, the actor who plays Will explained that the teenager will initially defend her because he does not realize he has been taken advantage of. He said that in Will's mind, he does not view himself as a victim. The character believes that victims are people who go through severe suffering, and because he thinks he is enjoying the relationship, he fails to see the damage it is causing. The actor added that Will is too naive to recognize that Megan has been controlling the situation from the beginning. Instead, he simply follows along without understanding the impact it is having on his mental well-being and on his family, which is making the situation increasingly dangerous. At the start, Will strongly defend Megan and struggle to accept that the relationship was not equal. It will take time before he understands that he was being manipulated rather than involved in something mutual. Although he may initially support her, the actor revealed that Will eventually begin to feel the emotional weight of what has happened once he starts opening up to his family and those close to him. He suggested that the character will begin to feel a deep sense of shame. Leanne is almost like family to Will, which means he has to stay alert around her. Unfortunately, the teenager has not always been careful and has taken risks by showing affection in public and kissing in cars without realizing how serious the situation truly is. When everything finally comes crashing down, the actor believes Will feel embarrassed. The shame will not necessarily come from the relationship itself, but from all the lies he has told to his family and to his brother Ollie. The performer also spoke about how he prepared for such a demanding storyline. He explained that he spent a lot of time thinking about the imbalance of power between the characters, with Megan being older and holding positions of authority as both coach and teacher. To portray the role, he created two different sides of Will: the genuine version of the character when he is with Megan, and the version he presents to his family. As the story continues and the distance between the characters grows, those two sides will begin to merge, which he believes will be a challenging part of the performance. Coronation Street hints at Theo's ruthless scheme as he sets his sights on a new victim. Coronation Street's manipulative Theo Silverton is set to create another conflict, this time with funeral director George Shuttleworth, as he continues working to push Todd Grimshaw away from the people who care about him. In upcoming scenes, Theo turns his attention to George, who has long been seen as a father figure and trusted mentor to Todd. Theo struggles to hide his frustration after overhearing a conversation between Summer Spellman and George about James Bailey spending the night at Todd's place. Summer quickly tried to calm the situation, insisting that nothing had happened, while George casually pointed out that Todd was now single and free to make his own choices. Although Theo responded by wishing them well, the tension in his voice made it clear he was far from pleased. A dark look on his face hinted that he was already plotting a way to retaliate against George. Later, while dining at Speed Dahl with Gary Windass, Theo spotted an opportunity to act on his anger. When Gary mentioned Annie, a client who had previously accused George of cheating her elderly mother out of money, Theo immediately realized he could use the situation to his advantage. He approached Annie's table and pretended to be another dissatisfied customer, falsely claiming that George had also tricked his wife by overcharging for her mother's funeral arrangements. Theo went even further, mocking George and suggesting he should be dressed like a stereotypical thief, while also taking a swipe at his colleague. The actor who portrays Theo explained that the character's actions come from a desire to cut Todd off from outside influence. Theo fears that if Todd listens to other people's opinions, it could weaken the control he has over him. Because George is the one person Todd truly trusts and listens to, Theo sees him as the biggest obstacle. As a result, the chance to remove George from Todd's life is something the manipulative character simply cannot ignore. Coronation Street fans believe they've uncovered Alya's hidden secret, and it could spell trouble for Adam. Viewers of Coronation Street are convinced Alya Nazir is keeping a major secret, and many think they have already figured out what it might be. The character has been behaving suspiciously this week, clearly trying to stop her partner Adam Barlow from discovering something she wants to keep hidden. In recent scenes, Alya was seen declining a phone call from someone called Rich, who happens to be her former boss. She previously worked alongside him at a law firm named Fabian's before later joining Adam in his business on the cobbles. This has left fans wondering why Rich is reaching out to her again, and why his contact seems to make her so nervous. During Thursday's episode, Alya appeared extremely anxious after earlier scenes had shown her stepping out of a car following a secret meeting with someone. The tension grew when she realized that Adam had accidentally captured the moment on video, although he had no idea she was in the footage. Adam had actually been recording Jody Ramsey while she was leaving dog mess behind, planning to upload the clip to a local community page. However, when Jody and David Platt later confronted him about the recording, Alya noticed the video and immediately panicked. In the background of the clip, Alya could clearly be seen getting out of a vehicle, which made her worry that whatever she had been hiding might soon be revealed. She quickly encouraged Adam to delete the footage to help Jody avoid embarrassment, and he agreed, unaware that the video could also expose Alya's secret. Since the episode aired, viewers have been busy sharing their theories online about who Alya might have been meeting and what she could be hiding from Adam. Some fans even suggested the possibility that she might be involved in an affair, while others believe something more suspicious could be happening. One viewer commented on social media that Alya was probably meeting Rich because of work-related matters and simply did not want Adam to notice. Another fan observed that Alya appeared genuinely frightened of Rich and wondered whether she might be caught up in something troubling. A different theory suggested that Rich might be trying to recruit Alya back to his firm, as some fans thought she had been expected to leave Weatherfield again at some point. Meanwhile, others questioned whether her behavior hinted at something more personal, even asking if she might have been unfaithful. Additional speculation included the idea that Alya could be cheating on Adam, while another theory suggested that Rich might actually be stalking her. Several viewers echoed this concern, with some joking that another stalker storyline might be unfolding, while others simply wondered who could be following Alya and why. Coronation Street is broadcast on ITV1 on weekday evenings at 8:30 p.m., and viewers can also watch the episodes online through the ITVX streaming platform.